loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel, and we are talking about a skincare brand that you have had so many questions about and I've had the opportunity to review it. So before we get started, hit that subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. I can't tell you about the overwhelming amount of questions about the brand DHC, and I have had the opportunity to actually try out a lot from their range, and I wanted to share with you some of my favorites that I have found kind of slurking their way into my everyday routine. But before we go on, I do want to thank DHC for being a sponsor of this video today and partnering with me. It's just a really cool technology and really great ingredients that I'm excited to share with you because obviously it's a great brand, but you have had so many questions. So again, highlighting some of my favorites that I now am using every day. So this is J Beauty, okay? That's what this whole brand is based on. I have notes right here for me, but this is J Beauty, so it's definitely an Asian philosophy, so everything is really nice and nutrient and rich. The owner, he has a really interesting story. He basically went on an adventure to Spain. He's obviously Japanese, but he went on an adventure to Spain, and while he was there, he met olive farmers for whom their families had produced the highest grade of organic olive oil for over 200 years. I just thought that was incredible. So basically they linked up and they basically kind of joined the connection between traditional Japanese herbology and the antioxidant rich properties of olive oil. I just thought that was neat. And then so they still to this day work with those farmers of the organic high quality olive oil, and they kind of mix this beautiful concoction of Japanese herbology and technology into a really kind of cool skincare line. And so let's talk about a few of my faves. The first one I'm talking about, I don't want to sit on because I've talked about this so many times. I use this almost every day. You can tell that I've used a ton of it. This is the Deep Cleansing Oil. And the reason why I like it is, you know that I believe in a double cleanse and like versus like. So, and like attracts like. So basically all of your, you know, skincare and makeup, really, it has an oil in it, an oil base in it. And like attracts I like. So whenever you do a double cleanse, that oil will actually take off all of your makeup. This is a beautiful way, especially in the winter, to double cleanse. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It washes right off. You add a little water to it, it's fantastic, and it comes right off. Now, the reason why they did olive oil and why olive oil is kind of an incredible ingredient is that olive oil is rich in antioxidants. So it, when it does that, it basically helps to retain the moisture barrier and the effectiveness of the moisture barrier, which obviously holds in hydration, but also protects our skin from environmental aggressors, which is really important to keeping that intact. Olive oil also helps to fight damage caused by free radicals. So that is obviously pollutants and free radicals that are in the air and sun damage. So it innately helps fight free radical damage. And it is non-pore clogging. A lot of people talk about olive oil being pore clogging. That's really coconut oil. Olive oil I've used on my skin, honestly, for many, many years. It's actually what I use on my daughter. I mix her oils in there with sunflower oil as well as olive oil. So I love olive oil. I think it's fantastic. And so that's why they've really started to that's why they really built a brand around this high quality organic olive oil. All right, and then another, this product is new to me. This is the Olive Concentrate Cleansing Oil. I think the packaging is just stunning. By the way, the price point is $28 on this, and this one is $31. Now, this is what's special about this is it won't upset the pH of your skin. So what you do is you basically do your double cleanse with this. This is going to be more hydrating than this. That's the difference between the two. They're basically the same. This actually is clear though. This doesn't have a yellow tint to it. And so it has a couple other really great antioxidant rich ingredients in it, but it is going to be more hydrating. I've been keeping this one in my shower and really enjoying this. Now, this is something that I really love. So what you can do is you can start out with one of your cleansing oils and then use this because this will not disrupt your pH as either. This is called the Face Wash Powder, and I love this because it's only $12.50, but it's basically an enzymatic exfoliation. So it is your second cleanse, and this is actually the most gentle one I have ever felt. So this is going to be a powder. Okay, you know that I believe wholeheartedly in these powders. Has sodium hyaluronate in it, which is basically hyaluronic acid. It has silica in it, which is the small, tiny granules you will feel in it. It also has licorice root to soothe and hydrate the skin. It also has lavender and honey in it as well, which is all great skin benefits to the skin. Now, you normally would put water in here, but I just wanted to show you kind of the lather of this. And basically you get a little bit of water in here and you lather this up. I've also been keeping this in my shower, and this is such a beautiful lather. It is actually the particles, and I will say the exfoliation, I actually cannot really feel whenever I use it on my skin. So that's why I wanted to bring it up, because it's going to be one that you can look for as an enzymatic exfoliation. So it has that papaya and pineapple and things that are enzymatic, so it eats the dead skin cells, but you don't feel that physical exfoliation. This is going to be great for your more sensitive skin types. Obviously all skin types can use it, but if you have a problem with exfoliation, physical exfoliation, this might be one that you can grab for. And I mean, the price point is, it's unstoppable. So this is something that's really awesome I've also been trying, is the DHC Platinum Silver Nanocolloidal Milky Essence. This is a beautiful. I really been enjoying this essence. This is definitely going to be for somebody that is a little bit more dry and dehydrated. It's a very thin essence. There's no fragrance to it at all. There's no fragrance. But what this is this basically is anti-aging. For sure. It's hydrating, absolutely. It's going to also help with hyperpigmentation. It has vitamin E in it to make sure the skin is hydrated. It also, vitamin E protects the skin, has collagen in it, and then the reason why it's going to be brightening to the skin is it has mulberry root extract in it. And it's only $27, and I just think that it sinks into the skin so quickly. A little bit goes a really long way. I've really been enjoying it. And again, no fragrance, so it's perfect for those sensitive skin types as well. All right, so I really want to talk to you about this. I've been loving this. This is their CoQ10 Quick Gel Brightening Moisturizer. You guys, this is so fantastic. It is literally the lightest weight gel, but it is super hydrating at the same time. It's a really, honestly, a kind of a consistency I've never really felt before. It is so gorgeous. I have been actually wearing this every day, and we know the benefits of CoQ10, and when we have it in a moisturizer, it's just so fantastic. And it is that gel consistency. So this moisturizer sinks into skin so quickly. CoQ10 actually helps tone the skin. It helps hydrate the skin, and it really does play well beautifully with makeup. That's really what I've noticed, is that it really plays nicely with makeup. So it's one of those moisturizers you can feel that won't ball up. It has no dimethicone in it, so you're good to go. And it won't ball up and cause any conditions or irritation. So that is, it's been one of my favorites lately that I've been trying. So I'm really enjoying this. It also has vitamin C in it as well to really brighten the skin up. It's kind of one of those moisturizers that has a lot in it, so you don't have to feel like, maybe if you're in a rush in the morning and you just want to have, like, you know, your all-in-one serum, your great moisturizer, and then you're, you know, on the way to the rest of your, you know, makeup routine, this is going to be one that's great for you. Even if you don't want to use a serum, it has CoQ10 in it, vitamin C, and a whole host of really great other antioxidants too. So if you're not into serums or you don't have time in the morning, this might be something that you can reach for, because it's really, really a fantastic product. I've really been enjoying this. And of course, we couldn't talk about DHC without their olive virgin oil. This is a, literally, it's olive oil. It's so awesome. But it comes in like a little pump. It definitely is a little bit more lightweight and textured and delicate than if you would say the cleansing oil. This is definitely one of those dry oils that sinks into the skin right away. It has no added fragrance. Most of this line has no added fragrance, has no colorants or parabens in it. So just so you know, they do take mind in making sure their products are as clean as possible. But that sinks right in. I have been incorporating this into my routine as well, especially after my laser treatments and kind of the peels that I have been doing at home. Not peels, but you know, my masks that we've been talking about. So I really, really love this. This is something that I would highly recommend because it is so pure and just just really sinks into the skin quickly. I've also been known to be using this on my eczema on my hands because they've been cracked during this winter, and they have not cracked yet. So I've been really using this, as well as my elbows I get eczema on. And so it's all good for all sorts of dry places, okay, on the body. The last thing I want to talk to you about is for my more oily to combination girls, or my large pore women. And it is their DHC Velvet Skin Coat. Now, again, this is going to be a personal choice. It is dimethicone based. It has a couple different ones, but if we're talking about, I've said it before, if we're talking about skin smoothing and pore refining, using a dimethicone based primer really probably is something that you're going to want to look for. It also is great for those that have oilier skin. So here is my hand, and I'm going to put it right over here, and it really will mattify the skin. And it does, I've been using it, and it does not ball up like most silicone primers do. It's very silky, but it definitely smooths out the skin. Can you see that? So you can see the difference between the two sides. This one is more matte and definitely more blurred than this side. So what I've been doing is I have been using it just in the areas where I need it, so which is just basically right here for me, and it's been going on great. A little bit goes a long way, so please don't overdo it with this product. So that's it. I hope that this was informative for you guys and makes some of the buying decisions a little bit easier. These are the highlights from the line that I really enjoyed and I felt really did some nice things for my skin. What are your favorite DHC products? I would love to hear about them and try some more products from them. I know that we all are obsessed with K&J beauty, and so I'm happy to bring another one to you. And thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, guys.